wrote that down like a year and a half ago. Hey, that's a good name though.
Dude, my
So
roommate made some
Alright.
moonshine back home, and this stuff tastes like apple pie.
I'm not gonna be. I have a long game. Nope. For Sunday. Next week, my schedule should be pretty light though.
Miller,
Yeah.
my roommate made some apple pie moonshine back home. Bro, they do. It tastes just like apple pie. I can't even taste the alcohol.
Bro, my. What? B.
Can't
I call
taste it.
BS on some
dude.
moonshine.
Dude, I've had moonshine that tastes just like root beer. Where I'm from,
BS.
dude,
Bro,
you guys, you just don't know
my
good
whole
makers.
hillbilly. My mom. No.
Alright, you guys ready?
Some good. They have the fucking moonshine that have me
Yeah,
hallucinating.
I'm ready. I don't know about these two.
Yeah, all here's
I'm
about
born.
moonshine and shit.
Hey, it's good.
I never had moonshine. I'm more of a rum and coke and beer kind
Oh
of
yeah,
guy.
you have to try that, bro. Moonshine's more of an experience. Don't get too drunk on it though. It's not like other alcohols. That shit will have you hallucinating. Have you seen shit, hearing shit, thinking shit?
Alright, well,
160
let's get this
190
party started, gents. For those watching, this is our, I want to say, third episode with 123rd. But
I
anyway,
think for.
gents, we welcome you guys back onto the stream.
Thank you.
Should we just go ahead and
Thanks.
start like introductions, or you want to go ahead and dive right down into it?
Sure. Maybe we should start with the
Dive.
Kaiser and introducing himself.
The Kaiser. Let's start with the Kaiser. G, you there?
Mr. Jew Pirate.
Until the Americans kicked its ass.
Ooh.
So it's like,
Lucas.
if... Okay.
Alright, I am Major Flash, or AKA Captain Miller. I deal with all the internal going on of the 123rd. Yeah, let's go with Lucas.
Lucas. My name is Lucas Tanker. I am S2, second command of the 123rd. I kind of just oversee everything, make sure everything's kind of running smoothly when the top dog's not around.
Alright, I'm next. I'm Jersey 54. I'm a second lieutenant, 5th in command. I am the CEO of the Imperial Marines of the 123rd.
Oh, shit, I just forgot to ask. Before the stream, I forgot to ask, is everyone included their audio, correct?
Yeah.
Indeed. Wow!
Alright, sorry about that.
So you want to try that again, or you want to do do a take?
Maybe introduce yourself for the third time.
No, everybody already knows who I am.
Yeah, that was a little. That was stabbing me in the head.
Interesting
I'm
start to
forgetting
the episode.
something here.
Alright,
Alright.
Oof, rip Lucas.
Rip him.
Lucas just oofed. It's okay. Not a big deal.
Alright, let's keep this rolling.
Alright, purpose of today is stream is we wanted to get like this gist of what happened, like pertaining to the statement released by 123rd a few days ago, saying that they're no longer allies with the 1FR. Mr. Jew, can you go into that, like tell us what led up to it, and go from there.
Alright, well, let's start with the day that good old Colonel Chase invited me to a party. Alright, so I've talked with Colonel Chase a few times before. I never really liked him to begin with, but I with him. So he goes ahead and invites me to this party, and he's like trying to get me to inherit or go along with his way of things. He starts by saying, "Hey, there's a way we can make some good money through the community somehow, like with these ideas of making Milsim like esports or something like that, which would never work. No, it wouldn't work. But and then he goes and says, the first how we do things is I have to become the emperor of Milsim. So, and then he says by me being the emperor of Milsim, I have to go and do an Order 66 on all of the Battlefield 1 community, which means anybody who didn't bend to my will or do things my way were either thrown out or completely destroyed by our team. First of all, this is not at all what I want, but I kept going along with it, saying, "Oh yeah, sure, whatever. Sounds like a great idea." And then he goes and says, "You should do the same thing to the Empire," which is the Empire that we have. It's kind of like a cool little for people you wouldn't understand because you're not as sophisticated as us, but it's okay. It's a group of family units and have been together forever. And he says I should go and do that to my own allies, taking them out and putting in my own men as their COs and completely controlling everything. That's the point where I had it, and I said I just said I was completely okay with it and whatnot, obviously lying. And then after that communication, we immediately released a statement saying we are no longer allied with 1FR. Obviously, I can't prove that this conversation happened because I didn't record it, but you'll just have to take my word for it.
Or not.
Now, I
not.
notice we're going to be digging a little bit. Shit, what? I'm trying to find it. Like, what was it? He released a statement, like, after we posted your statement onto MNN on Twitter. Colonel Chase actually commented on it, and if you want, I could read it for you.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Here. It's like I have to dig through all this stuff. Okay, I believe I found it. Yep, this is it. Alright, after we released a statement from 123rd, not sure how long after it was, but first of all commented, and I quote, "Love it, very proud of the 123rd Empire for choosing realism over virtual politics and diplomacy. But since the @123rd ID has chosen the correct path, and mind you, the word correct is in all caps, path of realism, against realism is in all caps, and emulation, again, all caps. Will they stop being they Weimar, as a German, Weimar, Weimar, way? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure someone out there would correct me on it. Weimar Republic and be a true Kaiserreich? Question mark.
Now, what
he goes
means...
hashtag no democracy, no count, hashtag no council, and hashtag LLT Kaiser, whatever that means.
So what he doesn't like about that is that in our empire, we don't just... It's not just me saying, "Oh, I ordered this decree," or something like that. I can't fucking just do that. It's a 2/3 vote majority, because I like the guys that are in it, and I trust them completely. We've been allies our whole entire Milsim lives, and there's no reason for me not to trust their opinions or respect them. That's why we're that way.
German, but we are still mostly American-made we're all American.
Yeah.
We still believe in democracy. We don't believe in,
Exactly.
I mean, it is a Milsim, but still, we still believe in democracy as Americans, and we still have command ranks and all that within the units. But when it comes to the empire as a whole, we choose to use it as a democracy.
All right. I believe, I'm not sure if there was something else said other than that. Was there? Like, was there any like personal jabs in the BF1
By
community?
First of
Or
all?
no? Yes.
Other than the recent fucking other than the recent fucking guy, good old Colonel Chase, putting in that he wants to, or he didn't. He's already apparently claimed 1FR or some shit.
Claimed 1FR.
That's pretty fucking crazy.
I
He
seen
copyrighted 1FR. Yeah.
I seen the pic. I posted a picture in the BF1 community. Mind you, I did have to blur out his address on the copyright.
Yeah.
But apparently, the copyright, the application title is as follows: USMC First FR OMST Training Command and Logistics Recruit Training Entry Level Training Manual. Now, I'm not sure if that's
so
just
this is not even a copyright of the unit, because
So
actually
it's still an
technically-
application for copyright, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright,
If
well,
you- if you like,
we were
would
told
you-
today that if Legend, like part of the surrender terms was for Legend to take the CEO position of 1FR and Colonel Chase to step down. He was saying that if he were to take the CEO position at 1FR, that he can be legally sued by Chase, and so that is, since it's only an application.
The
Well,
application
this is
title.
his training manual. This has nothing to do with his unit.
But here, Judith, you like the picture I posted is in the
Yeah, I'm
BF1
looking at it.
community chat. You got the
Also,
application title and you got the
I'm-
title below it.
Yeah, I'd also like to state that training manuals are for the public.
Say, me and my mic and what's up?
The training manuals are supposed to be meant for the public as well.
Yeah.
So the public can view these training manuals.
But I guess
So it
some
doesn't
people
matter.
want their
Trademarks it.
yeah. Maybe what cat? Stop meowing.
But I could care less about his training manuals. I only care about 1FR
I mean,
without Colonel Chase.
if the title was USMC First FR OMST or Operation Online Military Simulation Team, then it would have been different.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, the guy, he is very, very corrupt. He is manipulative, and honestly, I think he's just bad for Milsim in general.
Indeed, we've
We used
had
to be his
multiple
allies.
run-ins with him, not only Jew himself, but with some of our officers as well, with certain awkward situations taking place. One of our officers in this conversation as well, Josie 54, has had a run-in with Chase not too long ago. If you want to get into that, Jonesy.
Yeah, I'll get into that. I believe this was like right after Jew and him were done talking about that, like Order 66 stuff. I believe, right, Jew?
Yep, correct.
Yeah, like around that. Yeah, I joined in. Jew leaves, and then he was talking to me about, he's like, yeah, I'll help you around with your like Imperial Marines and your Air
Oh,
Force
shit.
in the 123rd. and then he's like, oh, I'll get this guy to help you guys out. I'm like, yeah, thanks for trying
Basically
to help out.
trying
man."
to get him to sign a contract.
Yeah, and he was very manipulative and good with his words, and it was like I was thinking in my head, like, what is he trying to do? And I left and I told you about it. It was very weird.
I mean, I can understand, like Milsims nowadays, they want to be as realistic as possible. I can understand that they want to do like someone were to fuck up, they do NJPs or whatever you Krauts call it.
Call it NJP.
Oh, I guess it's universal
Damn.
then. Dang.
Yeah.
I can understand that. I mean, yeah, NJPs suck. I went through one when I was in the Navy. I went through 4 disciplinary review boards, 1 XOI and 1 NJP. And I still got out with honorable, so boom. But what he wants, I heard this from either him or one of his members, is that if you were wanting to join 1FR, you would have to, I believe, sign your gamer tag on a contract. Plus, you have to swear an oath of enlistment to 1FR, which is all red flags to me. You know, I can understand realism, but that's going balls deep. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best term I can use for it.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna get blacklisted from Battlefield 1 here soon, to be honest.
I was meaning to ask you because I wasn't sure if the war doc, that entity, whatever you want to call it, the other empire,
Entente Empire.
Entente, yeah. I wasn't sure if the one that they were going to drop was going to drop today or maybe tomorrow or not, whatnot. The question was going to be if 1FR was going to have a war declared on them, would you fight them?
Would we fight them?
Negative.
No, we're not fighting them. Because we do respect 1FR in their team. We have no respect for Chase. We have a lot of respect for their team. And we appreciate everything they've done for us before. That's because we're not going to be fighting them.
Our document to separate them from the 123rd was more of just to say we're kind of just going to go our separate ways. We don't have any hostilities. We're all friendly still with the First FR. But when it comes to alliance, it's just going to be no more. We used to always go into battle with each other, and that's basically what's going to stop here.
Okay.
That's what that document was mostly all about.
Now, I understand earlier in the BF1 community, you guys were saying you'd be watching the battles to make sure neither
Yes.
side is cheating, correct?
Correct.
Keeping the Milsim
So we'll
there.
be watching every single battle, making sure that they don't, neither team fucks up.
Alright, Lucas, you have a sound in your background.
It's probably a fan or
My
something. They had, like, I understand, like, you guys, I mean, with the war dot on them, you guys wouldn't join it. But say a scenario happens and they're actually just kind of going all, I guess, COD is the best word? I'm not sure if that's the best.
If they start using the wrong weapons,
Yeah,
and
using
they
wrong
don't stop
weapons
after
and-
being told, we will intervene and completely crush either team that is using the wrong weapons, and will not stop.
That goes for any war, any situation where
Yeah.
we are observing. We will
If
step
historical
in if
accuracy
anybody
is not there, we will step in.
If Milsim bearing is
completely
not
force
up to
it.
standards, we will step in and show them who's boss.
Yeah. We don't stand for that shit.
Rip.
And it's not just how we want Milsim. Don't look at it that way. It's not how we want Milsim.
It's
how
to the standard
the
of community.
community-
Whatever the
how
standard of
the
the community
community
says, it has to be
Exactly.
upheld.
So it's not just us being manipulative and controlling. It's just making sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do.
Burns held the 31st in the Russian scenario, correct? Like how it was like when you was caught
Yes,
cheating, and the next
exactly.
thing you know
He was
You went
caught
after
cheating,
it.
and actually, we used to be friends with the 31st of all. Believe it or not, and we were pretty friendly with their team. But then, as soon as they did this, we completely said no, that's not okay.
rip. Where's my phone? Okay, I'm halfway. Okay, all right.
Excuse me.
Now, since the statement dropped, has one of our tried reaching out to you guys to try to persuade you back to the how it was?
No. I've had a few conversations with Senpai or Legends, telling him exactly what happens
Not
because he's
Senpai.
actually a good friend of mine. It's Senpai. His name says Senpai.
I still refuse to call him that. I like it. He ever says
But
like, "Hey,
anyways,
legend,
Exactly.
hey."
Legend.
Anyways, yeah. I've had a few conversations with him about everything that's going on, and but yeah, we understand where it's coming from. We're just gonna make sure it's a fair war.
All right. That's pretty much all I got for I think today.
All right. I think that is that. Unless Jonesy or Miller, do you have anything else to say?
No, I'm all good over here.
Jonesy,
Uh, is it connecting? Oh shit.
Jonesy's dead. All right. Well, yeah, that's it from us.
All right.
Okay.
Kaiser, everyone from 123rd, we thank you for your time that you guys took out your day to explain to us the
No, thank
situation
you,
between
thank
you
you.
guys and 1FR.
No problem. No problem at all.
Everyone watching, this stream will be up on YouTube here in a jip. And once it's on YouTube, I'll make sure to post it in Twitter feed, so stay tuned for that. We don't have any other one coming on the stream tonight, so we can't do sexy stream music. Yeah, because when we started this stream, we like every time we had like one or more
Oh, God.
people coming on board, we had like some kind of jazz music or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone who's been watching this stream
Rocking the
long
jazz.
enough, yeah, everyone's been watching this stream long enough should know that we started off with jazz. The next thing you know, we're doing like Sabaton and rock and roll and all that jazz. But again, gents, we thank you for taking time out of your day, and like always, you're always welcome back on board.
Well, thank you very
Awesome.
much.
Have a great night, man.
Thank you.